Okay then, so today I'm just gonna get straight to the point. All my other videos have been really repetitive and just have been, kind of just really bad. In the scope that they, take a while to make and I don't really do much editing and then I just tell the story. So instead of making, like a 2 or 3 part episode just drawn out series, I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna cram everything into one video. And I'm short on breath right now because I just ran up the stairs to get to this recording place because I want to do this fast. Okay. Now, so basically, I just I'm still on the Imperiator Rome 4 map but instead of being in the Greece region, I moved up to the I don't even know what those islands are called. The UK island. I don't even know. I don't know what to call them. I'm sorry. And yeah, so now I'm there, and I'm just gonna be doing stuff with my friend again. I think maybe move to France or Germany or the Iberian Peninsula, maybe even North Africa next. But this is where I am today. I'm sorry. But yeah, I know you guys may not, really enjoy this content, but I'm really trying to do stuff. Also, very, very happy Christmas Eve, everyone. Tomorrow we get all the presents and family and everything else. I know I'm gonna be having a lot of fun in just a couple of hours when I go out to get dinner. And yeah, it's just been an amazing year, and thank you guys so much for these past 2 3 weeks when the channel blew up. I have such big stuff planned for the coming year, and I hope to expand and grow the channel a lot. I may get into Toy 4, maybe do some Victoria 3 when that comes out. That should be like really amazing. Um, I've been playing a lot of Dyson Sphere program lately, so I may do that. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into the video now because this is really long and drawn out as of ready. Join the Discord if you want to have random polls and just have a dead Discord and in your Discord, server account. But yeah, just thank you so much for coming by, and I'll just get into the video. Okay then, so here we are in England, as you can see there for a split second. I had Greece in the bottom kind of corner there. And yeah, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with a lot of tribes because all my other games I start out with like 4 or 5, and then it's just way too little. I'm also not going to name them until they have a sustainable 5 provinces and also have been alive for, 2 turns or in this kind of thing, like 2 years or whatever, because that's how me and my friend are kind of running this. It's not like a Discord server. I'm going to be doing something with Discord. I promise. I'll soon do it, but not this is not the Discord. I'm sorry. But yeah, so as you can see, a lot of the tribes are, growing, expanding. The orange and red ones up here are closing in on their 5 provinces, and the orange has just hit them. You can see they've expanded extremely fast because it's going at 500 times the speed that I recorded it at. And yeah, so our first country we have is Lap. Now, Lap is in the middle of where I think that's Essex region. I think Essex is more east, though. I don't know, but it's north of London. That's all you need to know. I'm sorry. Along the Thames River, I think it goes up further than where it is, but I'm not sure. Also, as you can see there, for like a split second, there was a huge war down there between the 3 tribes, and now the kind of like green guy has it. Also, the second country, Tillin, has been formed, which is kind of cool. They held, the Cornwall area, and that's kind of cool. You can also see the light green area has just exploded into various provinces. They reconquered them, and now they're just really, really short on manpower and stuff, and they've broken free again, this time for good, completely demolishing the light green, country. I'm just calling them by their colors, I'm sorry. Okay, now we have Killenny, and we have them as the dark red, if you notice that. The purple and the pink have gone to war as well, and we also have here what I tried to name the Grand Duchy, or the petty kingdom of, whatever, and I just decided to end up with Goland because I could not fit that all in there. The yellow and the Talon have gone to war, and the Talon have obviously won, and we also have Cronab now, in the area that occupies London along the Thames River. We also have Open in the south along the border of the English Channel, and Iopa, which is the purple one, and definitely in the Essex region. I hope I'm doing this right, I'm sorry. But yeah. So now, because the Tenon is so powerful, the Killenny, the Cronab, and the Open have decided to form a coalition against them because they don't want them to, just end up destroying them. Because they are a monarchy as of right now, kind of like a monarchy. It's kind of more of a fascist dictatorship, but kind of a monarchy. Killenny is the first to have a white peace with them, and Open has not soon after kind of signed a white peace because Cronab took their kind of port tile city that they had and it was just a lot of resources, and they didn't like that, so they just signed white peace with Talon and ceded some land to Cronman. Golent and Layup, which I have not touched on that much, have continued to expand, and Iopa and Golent are looking at Layup as though they are going to kill him. Cronub has won the war, however, and they have established a puppet regime by the name of Cronub. I was going to name it something else, but I couldn't find a name or fit in. So Grown-Up is kind of another monarchist fascist dictatorship. Open is kind of a democracy, a representative democracy. Killenny is kind of the same thing as Open is. Golent is kind of a theocracy. Liup is more technologically pressed. I don't know how to say that. The religion throughout the land is basically all, one form or another of Christianity and Hinduism. I don't know why Hinduism is so prominent in this world, but it is. And also a huge famine and a couple of droughts just hit, and that's why everyone is so small now. They lost a ton of territory, and Talon and Open actually were completely destroyed by this, and so is Iap. I mean, Liap. I'm sorry. But yeah. So now the remains are Crumman, Killenny, and the puppet of Cronman, and Iap. Now, as you can see here, the scouts have gone north and they have found a barbarian horde that is by the Black, because they are an uncivilized nation that is kind of nomadic and will move throughout territory. So some of the time they will be black, and then other times they will be white, and that is just the territory. That sounds oddly bad, but I swear it's just the territory color. I didn't think of anything else. I was going to do dark red, but Killenny is dark red. I'm sorry. And yeah, so Grombeg, Iopa, and Killenny and from its puppet have expanded much better after the famine because they were prepared for it, and Golent is left behind. I'm sorry, I said puppet wrong. It's puppet. Now, Golent has kind of caught up now and are expanding a bit more, but that's about all they are doing. Cronib is continuing to expand very rapidly, and Killenny is as well. Cronmid is now, as of right now, the leading world power, and has actually had to sacrifice their claim on their puppet because they were too big, and now their puppet is called Lesson. Bratha kind of breezed over that, and after saying they were the most powerful, sorry about that. But yeah, so now Iopa is pretty big and is on the border of Cronib. Cronib is at the length of its expansion, and the barbarians came down and completely destroyed Golent and Killenny, and that was devastating to both of their economies. So now, seeing this, the Iopa and the Cronman both decided they need an alliance. If they were ever to be attacked by the barbarians or another, kind of nation, then they would be there to protect each other, and that is probably one of the best decisions they could have made. Now, the Golent is expanding very rapidly, and so is Killenny, for that matter. The barbarians have decided to go more far north into areas like the Highlands in Scotland and more of the mountainous region. The Golent are keeping a watchful eye in the north, however, they don't know if they will be able to protect themselves. Iopa and Cronman also both discovered shipping, so now they can have a sea trade route with their land one. I haven't drawn land one. I have it on another map, though, so I might show that at the end. And yeah, the barbarians have also decided to come back down, and the Cronbay, Iopa, Golent, and Killenny have decided to raise armies in those kind of circle formatted things. Now, the armies have basically repelled them for most of the land except for Golent and Killenny, which Killenny is completely destroyed. They were ruined after that war, and they could not do anything about it. The barbarians have now retreated to one island in the North Sea, a small island at that, and they seem to be doing some rituals or some, religious things. I don't know what to say. I also did that real quick on the black stuff to clear up the armies because it makes it much easier to do that. And yeah, Cronbid and Iopa have now expanded extremely fast. Sorry about that, and are adding a lot more provinces and territories to their empire. Lesson and Golent are kind of left behind, although Lesson has also discovered shipping and is now kind of deciding to explore and colonize more. The Iopa and the Cronum, I'm flashing this really by so fast, I'm sorry. The Crombe and Iopa also have consolidated their power or have formed a personal union or whatever, and now they are under the flag of the Cronub, making them the most powerful country or nation in the entire world at this point in time. The barbarians have also decided to explore and expand, colonize more islands, I guess, kind of like a real nation, except they're doing religious things, I guess. I don't know where me and my friend were going with this, I'm sorry. But yeah, so the Cronenberg also decided that they were going to take out the name of their capital city, London. Although I don't even know if London exists in this universe. Apparently it does, and now they're named London. And yeah, the Golan have expanded far north, just like London, and London has just declared war on Lessen, just due to the fact that they have Cornwall and they want to control all of South London. However, Lessen has an extremely powerful navy and was able to land in several locations throughout the London territory. London briefly occupied their colony province in Ireland, although they pushed them out of that quite easily, and the Lezen almost completely occupied the entire territory of London before finally being pushed out by the north by an extremely genius military officer that came to the rescue of London. Without him, they probably would have died. Now, the Lezen have been completely eradicated in the main UK island. I swear to God, I don't know what this island is called. I'm sorry. And have decided to take up residence in Ireland. The barbarians have also, if you didn't see, go out of those islands, pull out of them, and have formed an alliance with Goland in exchange for gold and much of the land that the Goland have. And luckily for them, soon after, the Londons declared war on the barbarians, which dragged the Golan in. And as you can see here, the Londoners had an extreme advantage at first. They used their military genius, a guy named MacArthur. No, he was not named. I don't even know what he was named. I just made up a name on the spot. I'm sorry. And yeah, I don't even know what he's named. And so he led the main Londonier army north into Scotland, and yeah, I'm sorry again for not knowing what he was named. I completely forgotten. I'm just gonna keep this in there as like a blooper or something. Oh no. Yep, that did happen. I accidentally did that, and now I had to redraw all the province borders, which was a pain. I could have just loaded a save, except the last save I had was about an hour previous, because these do take a lot of time to make, and you guys only see like them at 500 times speed. So yeah. Now I just kind of cleaned it up and I just went along with it. So now Golant and the barbarians are both dead, and London has full control over the main isle. And that was about the end of it. The year is a bit ahead of the Greece, kind of empires, and I will be doing a catch-up video with that. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this. Happy Christmas Eve, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas tomorrow. That is a very loud car going by my house. I'm sorry about that, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching again, and I again really hope you have a Merry Christmas. If you liked the video, maybe like it, maybe sub if you want to see more of this. I hope I'll be doing something with the Discord. I hope I will soon, definitely do. And if you are in the Discord, okay, good for you, I guess. And yeah, thank you so much for all of my subscribers and all my supporters on the channel. This year was amazing for me and the channel, and I have really big plans, as I said, for next year. Thank you so much for watching, and tell me if you like this kind of style of one big episode and Imperator Foreground, because I have a bit of a plan for this kind of universe, kind of trajectory, and I really want to see how that goes. So again, thank you so much for watching, and if you want to support it again, just leave a comment down below, like the video, help me out with the algorithm, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great Christmas and Christmas Eve. I said that like 5 times now, but I'm going to say it again. Merry Christmas.